No, the clips you will be seeing is from the original user. To avoid copyright issue, I cut out the parts from the original video and added with a different effect. That way it will not cause any copyright issues. Basically, no, I just cut out from the original video, not the full part. I hope this will be helping for the YouTube community and enjoy the video. Enjoy. One thing I can for sure that everyone can say, giant robots are awesome. Basically now, there's no doubt, there's no lie that giant robots are used for only for one thing. Fight each other? Or just use it for protection? Or both at the same time? I mean, come on, who doesn't hate giant robots at every single moment? You can think of some things, but yet there's no one thing question that never been answered. And instead, which one of these two giant mechanic robots fight each other and see who will win, who come out alive? Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots of the Transformers. And the Dino Megazord, the very first Megazord of the Power Rangers. Oh yeah, just a heads up, since this fight is gonna be a little more interesting, I had to put down Optimus Prime in the Transformers Prime incarnation, and yet that he will not be using the Matrix of Leadership. Seeing it can destroy universe, it'll be too OP. So basically now, I'll be only sticking with the Optimus Prime incarnation, and with no Matrix of Leadership. My name is DeadSoul24, and my job to analyze these two combatants to see who will win in a deadly duo. A long time ago, Orion Pax, that be named for later on, he was learned about the Cybertron's past, about the wars and the massive wars as well. Basically enough, he been learning everything and was exclusive to learn more. In fact, he was inspired by one of his friends / inspiring person, which is known as Megatron. Okay, for those who are confused, they used to be friends back in the day. That's for another time. Anyways, Megatron wanted to claim the Cybertron's leadership and demand all Cybertrons to be treated as equals. So, to order this, he decided to let help out with Pax to demand from the cult to desert the leadership and the power of the Cybertrons. But everything went backfired because basically enough, during their trial, Megatron is demanding otherwise he get attack the cult. But basically enough, Iron Pax don't believe in violence. That actually means to the Primes. So in short, our Pax became a Prime due to the cult of the Cybertronians. That was a shocker, right? Though it just led to conclusion, Megatron started a war on the Cybertrons, and basically now, it wasn't that pretty. A revolution. Basically now, he destroyed everything, nearly every Autobots in the war, and that includes a little damage to the one and only Autopacks as well. So to make sure that he was able to save all Orion Pack decided to hit Journey to the core of the Cybertron. Yet, he could have been dead, in fact, but however, he survived. In fact, he was rebuilt as a new leader, a new Autobot, and a new Prime that reached the rise of Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. Being a Transformer slash Autobot slash leader of the Autobots, he's a pretty impressive leader. Heck, he fought in wars against his old best friend, and also faced out many wars. And such, his age is still unknown, even some other incarnations. However, Orion Pack slash Optimus Prime is truly a true Prime as well, with some abilities of course. He's a master combatant. He's a master swordsman, and not only that, he's also an expert marksman. Surprisingly, he's a master tracing and an expert leader that explains everything since every war that he's been into. But yet, like a leader, a good leader is without his weapons, such as his sabers and Orion cannons that is basically not shown on his own chest, a jetpack that which basically now flying through the air, but sometimes he can use it with his feet. Knowing that he also have gamma gun that can be used sometimes on an occasion. A blaster can shoot a electric bolt of energy, but those are just pet stops because his most powerful weapon is his Star Saber, a most powerful weapon that even rivals against the Star Saber that he been used against with Maximus or aka Megatron. However, he also have his truck form, getting able to make a disguise so no one recognizes his own nature. Pretty impressive for a disguise after all. Overall, Optimus Prime had pulled off several feats. He sadly defeated Megatron in Rebellion, fought Pure King, Unicron, Omega Supreme, Turan, and Max Supreme, won some wars to bring peace in Cybertron, survived being thrown city blocks and buildings, and led war against the Decepticons along with the Autobots for years. Impressive. Though if I were to say anything, Optimus is actually perfect. He can be damaged by extreme cold, die a few times including in different incarnations, and Michael Bay. Yeah, I had to put that in reason. However, not only that, he have it cool honor, he get even lost in because he's just too good. But despite this, Optimus is one of the best of the leaders, and those who dare bring down worship to the Cybertron, you are bewared.
And the peace is maintained.
The very first Power Rangers, known as the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, these 6 or 5 teams are facing off with the monsters every single basic. Basing up, they won their battles, fight there for good, and save their own planet from Rio Posa or Lord Zed at some occasions. But yet, there's one tiny little thing. Basic enough, monsters keep growing and growing and growing, oh god! But however, basic enough, when things get tough, the Rangers summon their Zords to face off with the monsters. And yet, when they combine together, it will combine into one powerful robot called the Dino Megazord. Well, basic enough, it's still how known how long the Megazord have been around. However, I can presume that how one is considered one of the most first Megazords in the Power Rangers history, and claimed one of the most powerful ones. Well, not until season 2 actually. Basically enough, the Megazord had plenty arsenal, and besides that, with the Power Rangers together, they are much more powerful as one, literally and figuratively. Basic enough, his also contained a tank mode, but basic enough, this kind of actually a rock and roll. But however, his power sword can actually act like a battery, can charge his power. Knowing that his Megalon shield can also breathe ice, he also currents lasers, sword powered, and also knowing that he had a morphic grid and have other energy weaponries. But that's for another time, another story actually. Overall, the Megazord have pulled out some impressive feats, had defeated every single monster in the first season except for the season finale, aka the final season, catch blows with the most monsters are getting against it without using powers, fought the Dragozord, taking on Gozard Mega Machine Colossus, and being the first Megazord in the Power Rangers history. However, Megazord is actually perfect. The Megazord cannot fight during a solar eclipse. It's been destroyed by Lord Zed in Season 2 and runs on limited power. But despite this, the Megazord can keep getting back up. Same with the Power Rangers. No matter what happens to it, the Power Rangers always get up better, stronger, and faster to take it down evil once and for all. You better beware of the Power Rangers. Alright, competitors have been done analyzed. Before I reveal who's the winner, let's go see the results that you guys put in. Shall we? Let's go. Over 39 votes, Optimus Prime gets 87% and Dino Megazord gets 13%. Wow, I guess I won really excited with this one. Now, there's the lead about for 2 accounts and with big comments. So, let's go down there, shall we? Let's go. You know, basically, I know I normally not read what the comments is, but I'm going to do this again from Twilight versus Ridley. This is going to take a real long time, but that doesn't matter. But anyways, I like the those who's gonna say those. Basically, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry it's been delayed. I am personally so sorry about it. But if you do like it and you had to wait for a little longer, then leave a like. But things take time like these. Though basically I really like how you guys support the channel. And hopefully I hope you liked it. And also special thanks to currently that like and having a look at the research. I personally enjoy his community and knowing that he helped out with everything with the research. And hopefully if you got any questions, come to me or Corin go leave with any information. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And been about a little long time overdue, but hey, why not? Things ain't perfect, you know that? And I've been thinking about the season 2 finale. So basically for those who don't know, I tried to do it on December, the very last month in 2018. I mean, this could be huge. Future faster than you could say. Power Rangers are nothing but well, piece of garbage. But basically I hope you enjoyed this one. But hey, overall, this is getting longer and boy, this is so long to cover all the comments, you know? I had to finish it overnight. Don't tell me how I do it. But hey, why not? And basically I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, I know I feel like I'm repeating over and over, but I'm sorry, I just want to know, okay? So overall, I hope you guys aren't mad at me about this episode being late. Things have been a little bit crazy since August. Basically I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and let's get to the winner. Charlie, let's go. And the winner between the 2 epic giant robots is Optimus Prime. Oh man, I'm gonna get a lot of soft on the Power Ranger fans, am I? Well, at the bright side, at least a Power Ranger character finally lost a match. Besides Tommy Albert. But before you guys get angry at me, let's go to the results, shall we? Let's go. but I made the 4 categories. But anyways, let's talk about speed. Well, while the Megazord does have some advantages in the speed category, however, I had to give it to Optimus Prime because due to the fact that how he is fast in both land and air, due to the fact how fast is capable to take out many foes such as Megatron with a Star Saber, the Darkness version anyways. So overall, I had to give speed advantage to Optimus Prime. Alright, let's strength advantage. While both of them able to toss and survive and able to take on some points that are placed about around town or city level, or city boss level. However, I have to keep the Optimus Prime because with the Star Saber, it's much more powerful than the Power Sword. It even almost tear the Earth apart. So overall, the strength advantage I am giving to is Optimus Prime. Do I really want to discuss who did intelligence? Crazy enough, Optimus Prime did the intelligence advantage for many reasons. While the Megazord may have the superior combat skills due to the fact that one of the pilots are able to keep up with monsters. However, Optimus Prime have many years of face up with the Decepticons, including Megatron himself. So overall, the intelligence advantage I am giving to is clearly Optimus Prime. Now for durability, it would gotta be these two, but for my opinion, I had to go to the Megazord because due to the fact that, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Optimus Prime died several times. Heck, even his honor code can able to be killing himself. However, in the end, the durability I'm giving to is basically now the Megazord. So, sorry, Transformers fans, the durability advantage I am giving to is the Megazord. Oh, this is upsetting to Transformers fans. While Megazord do have the durability advantage, however, at the end, Optimus Prime just outclassed the Megazord in speed, strength, and much more experience in fighting wars. Yet, at the end, I guess you could say, this fight was a crime to see. Man, I am so sorry. That is tough for me. I'm sorry for that one. The winner is Optimus Prime.